Welcome back to Money in Main Street. I'm Carrie Lee. And now we bring in the pros on Ask the Experts, where our dream team tackles the financial topics most important to you. We're here today at the Garden City Hotel, Long Island's premier venue for business meetings and conferences. Our thanks to them. Our dream team panel today, Jim Nemley. He is the CEO of the Better Business Builders. That's his business coaching firm. And Jim is not only a business coach, he's also a business trainer and consultant, as well as a radio show host. Jim, thanks for giving us some time today.
Thanks for having me on the show, Carrie.
Virginia Russell, who is the owner of VIP Basket Store. Virginia also sits on the executive committee for the Huntington Chamber of Commerce, and Virginia is the president of EPW Long Island. That is Enterprising and Professional Women. Virginia, welcome.
Thank you, Carrie.
And Anthony Koulianidis. He is a managing director with Prudential's Long Island area, that is. He's been in that position for 24 years. Anthony oversees 65 financial planners, and he's also involved with quite a few local civic groups. Anthony, thanks. Our topic today, we're talking about spending your advertising dollars wisely if you're a business owner. And times are a little tough. Everyone's pulling back the purse strings a bit, but there are some basic rules people should follow, no matter what line of business they're in, right, Jim?
Absolutely. First thing I tell people is to develop a marketing plan. People come to me and ask for marketing tips all the time, and I ask them, do you have a marketing plan? No. Well, if you don't have a plan, what is the tip going to do for you? So you need to develop a marketing plan. You need to understand the marketplace that you're going into. How are you going to roll that plan out? You need to understand who your customer is. How are you going to reach them? And you also need to understand who your competition is. How am I going to compete in this particular marketplace? Without these types of things in place, spending your ad dollars mean nothing because people spend money unwisely all the time.
And Virginia, you're a business owner, VIP Basket Store. Yes. I'd like to ask you, people sometimes wonder, should I do this on my own? Should I hire an outside pro? Which means you're spending more money. What do you think?
I don't think of it as spending money. It's an investment in your business. You do what you do very well for your business, but that doesn't mean that you're a marketing professional. And that money is some of the best spent money you can have. Investing in your business in a professional means that you're going to get a consistent message, that you're going to, your business cards, your website, everything will be a consistent brand. And that's what you need to build in a business so that people recognize your brand automatically. They don't even have to take a second thought about it.
And Anthony, you oversee some businesses, give them advice. Your clients, some of them are business owners. You say you have to spend money to make money. How do you gauge a rate of return to make sure that what you're doing is worthwhile?
Sure. Depending on the type of business that you're in, some people have to spend more than others. Some businesses are more face-to-face. We track what we're spending our dollars on for advertising, and we track what our rate of return is. We put together a marketing plan, like Jim has said. It's very important. Most businesses fail because they have not put together a marketing plan or implemented the marketing plan. And some businesses fail because they put together a marketing plan, but they implement, but they don't track it, and they don't tweak it. So it's real important to see how much am I spending and what is my rate of return. Really doing some research, understanding your demographics, who is my audience, and how do they communicate with my business? How will I be in front of them?
Well, technology has really helped with that, too, because now technology has leveled the playing field where the small guys can appear much bigger. The downside of that is the small guys can appear much bigger. So if you're going to do business with someone, you really have to do your due diligence in finding out, is this company who they represent themselves to be? It's hard to tell.
And Jim, I read when I was researching this topic that the worst thing you can do is spread yourself too thin. In other words, spend a few dollars here, a few dollars there, just to see what works, but you're not focused. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with that. How am I entering into this particular marketplace? If I understand that, then I know exactly what my message is going to be and who I am targeting. There's only two reasons to be in business, and there's only two reasons why people will make a purchase. Either to increase pleasure or to decrease pain. If I understand
what about money? No.
No. You do that, and the money will come. See, people don't realize that. So if I understand which of those two ends that I'm on, I'm a pain reliever. So I know that I'm not going to be going after people that are looking for pleasure. I'm a pain reliever. I can narrow down and hit my target market more directly, and that way I can then focus my dollar in that direction.
And, you know, I've spoken with a lot of business owners on Long Island. Of course, you all know we go and talk to a lot of mom and pop shops. So, and a lot of them say, well, we offer better service maybe than some of the big box stores. But I think that you really have to go beyond just saying you offer better service and show how you do it. We're available 24 hours. We'll make house calls. Absolutely. You know, that kind of thing too, right? I mean, don't you think you have to take it to the next level?
Every time you say yes to a customer, you get closer to that sale. You never want to say, no, I can't do that, or no, we won't have that. Find a way. That's your job, is to make sure that that customer walks away with a great purchasing experience, well enough that they're willing to tell everyone they know and send you more business.
Okay.
As a business owner, you have to understand who your target market is, because you have different generations that relate to different advertising. Absolutely. So if your target market is the younger generation, more internet media. For the older generation, for the baby boomers, more print media.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Virginia. And thanks to Jim. We will leave it there. And our thanks to the Garden City Hotel, Long Island's premier spot for business meetings, conferences. And they also have a great restaurant. It's called Rain, a great place for a business luncheon. Our thanks to them.